Welcome to CBC News Toronto. I'm Dwight Drummond.
And I'm Neil Kirksal. Anne-Marie is away tonight. The water subsided weeks ago, but the damage from last month's flooding hasn't for many homeowners. After one's family's insurance company signed off, CBC conducted tests on household items that had been cleaned and treated. The results might surprise you. Shannon Martin explains.
You can see the watermarks. See all the watermarks from outside, how high the water was?
This was just days after that monster storm, and already there was mold sprouting in the Etobicoke basement. We returned weeks later, and the concern is now well beyond that.
Since this has happened, I have had like a cough.
So we brought in private inspector Frank Haverkate. And with him, all his gadgets to hopefully uncover what the eye can't see.
How much water did you get? Was it a couple of inches? Was it a couple of feet?
It was like this.
Thermal imaging tests for hidden moisture. And this machine for air quality. One of the culprits that comes with flooding is toxic mold.
Whatever's in the air sticks to the slide.
Next, he swabs for bacteria. No surface is spared, even if it looks clean and has been disinfected. Danger can still persist.
In the last 2 weeks, we've found at least 90 to 95% of homes that we've inspected have had high levels of E. coli and bacteria associated with human waste.
Haverkate worries in the rush to repair flood damage, some homeowners may have no idea that bacteria such as E. coli remains, and not all insurance companies and contractors do the testing. We sent all those samples off to the lab. 1 week later, they're back, and unfortunately, it's more bad news for the Thorne family. High levels of E. coli associated with sewage and human waste. The report says Thorne's basement is full of E. coli. That means everything, the furnace, all the furniture must go. And perhaps even more frustrating, it's spread upstairs. The occupants of the home should consult with their physician and should ideally stay out of the home until the work's completed.
Well, that we'll have to sort of be debating because I really don't have anywhere to go.
So that's her next decision, figuring out where to go next. We know insurance is covering parts of the rebuild, but we just discovered these E. coli results with our inspector, so it's unclear if the insurance will be covering that part.
What a nightmare for people already dealing with so much. So what would something like that cost?
So for the testing that we brought our inspector in to do, that cost depends on the size of your house, but for the Thorne's house, about $900 to $1,200. But when we talk about this cleanup, the cost is huge, $10 to $15 a square foot. So for the Thorne's family, that's up to $20,000 to clean up that E. coli.
Incredible. Thank you for that, Shannon.